Yeah, good weekend. I mean, just all around, all the festivities. I just think everything worked out great. Our guys got to get out there and get comfortable. It took us a couple innings on Friday night, but they got out there and did a great job. And I was just impressed. We pounded the strike zone. We made a lot of plays on the weekend, and then, some guys had some really good offensive weekends. So it was nice to get them out there and get the butterflies out for players and coaches. So it was for that first weekend and just everything, taking it in was nice.
Kind of defensively, it seemed like it was pretty easy, kind of basic weekend, and you played it pretty well. What was kind of your impression of how you guys defended this weekend?
I thought we were really good. I mean, we punched out a lot of guys, so there weren't as many opportunities. So you had a lot of punch outs, but I thought we played good defense. And I thought the play by Foscue, we've been working on that one a lot, but that was a really nice play that he made there in the 8th, I think.
Pitching staff, I guess, especially starting pitching, I think 15 innings, only a couple of walks, a bunch of punch outs. Just, is that as good a start as you could have drawn up for those
guys?
staff?
Yeah, it was really good. And even I was talking earlier, we had JT. He gets up to 1 in the first, so it introduces you to college baseball a little bit. But he settled in nice, and then he got stuck in some of those long innings because we were having big offensive innings. So he was really getting into a groove about the 4th or 5th inning. So it was nice to see him getting out there and having success.
You knew your lineup had some potential, but did you expect this much firepower from those guys?
Yeah, I think, I've been hoping for that, that next step. When we took over, we knew there were some really good sophomores in there, some young players. Obviously, everybody knows Jake's a great player, and Elijah the way he finished, but putting them together as a group right now and playing as a unit, you're seeing some guys do some special things.
How special was it to see Hayden get one out of the yard in his opening weekend?
Yeah, it was neat. I don't know what was more impressive, the home run or the guy threw out by 6 feet. So he had to tag and then re-tag. So he's got a chance to be a special player. Really loves to play the game and is a nice talent.
Was there anything this weekend, maybe a player you wanted to get into a game and you didn't, a pitcher that you wanted to get some time on the mound that did? Was there anything this weekend that stands out as something you didn't get to do that you
I got one guy, Bryce Brock, I was trying to get in. If we had got to the lefty there in the 9th, he was going to come in. So he's my one guy, and he's one of our really better matchup guys out of the bullpen that we didn't get Bryce in there. And he'll probably be running right out there next weekend. But they just had such a heavy right-handed lineup, we didn't get to use him as much.
How do you think he can change through?
Really good. Pounded the zone, made pitches when he had to. Velocity was really good, especially early. I thought he was, and threw some nice curveballs later. He's been working on his breaking ball a lot.
I know you're proud of all your pitches that you used, but what about Spencer Price, a guy that's really worked hard to get back to this point?
Yeah, it was nice. It was emotional for him. So it took a lot out of him getting out there. And Tristan Barlow was another one that we threw out there. We kind of had to come back to work today a little bit. But both guys ran out there and pitched well. But Spencer was really getting back out there for him and pitching on the bump against somebody else's hitters is a big day for him. And hopefully moving forward, we can use him a little bit more and more. And boy, that slider is really good.
Going back to the first game, what was the umpire's explanation on the infield fly rule call?
They called it an infield fly rule, and then it was the tag play at second base is what got it. So that's what kind of, and it was just a tough play. It's kind of that in-betweener, so it just made it tough. But that's where he was. And then Rowdy, they ended up having to go in and review to make sure Rowdy was safe in second.
Maybe way too early, but any idea who will get that Wednesday start on the mound for you guys?
We'll announce it probably on Monday. We just don't. Well, I have to meet with Coach Foxhall and see how everybody recovers. So it'll probably be a staff day for the most part. One guy will get 3 or 4. We got to have everybody on deck for the next weekend too.
When every game has as wide of a margin as it had this weekend, do you learn as much about your team as you would have liked to learn, or?
I think so. I think in our environment, our guys had to go out there and play, and we played that first game was a close one. I think we saw a lot about them on Friday, and yeah, we were able to blow some of it out. But I think though we'll learn a little bit more this weekend, I'm sure.
Anything else for Coach?